how long should I study every single day? Like, I find this question really useless because for me, I believe I knew that if I study with full concentration, then even 1 or 2 hours is more than enough for me as compared to those students who studies for 6-7 hours with all kind of distractions. So I think we should all ask a more intelligent, a more important question, and that is how much output I produce every single day while I'm studying. So hello everyone, Pranav here. Welcome back to my channel. Mera namaste aap sabhi ko. How are you guys doing today? I'm doing fantastic as always. So today I'm going to share with you things which has helped me to study with more concentration. I know that many people have this question how to study with full concentration. So without wasting any time, let's get started with the video. So Carl Newport in his amazing book Deep Work shares rules for focused success in a distracted world. According to him, work accompanied is equal to time spent into intensity of focus. And time spent is your personal choice, guys. Like you can study for 1 hour, for 30 minutes, for 45 minutes, for 2 hours, 3 hours. Choice is yours, which is multiplied by intensity focus is equals the work accomplished. So according to him, that there are two kind of people which work in two circumstances. One is deep work, where people are working with full concentration, no social media distraction, no phone calls, nothing. They are just completely focused on their one task which they're doing right now. And whereas in shallow work, they are doing something which is very easy, like brain is not involved. They are using their phone now every now and then, picking up and seeing every notification. They are doing something else with the current work they are working on. So these are what separates the deep work and shallow work. The author of this book says that in this era of lot of distraction, deep work is really hard. That is why it is very, very valuable. So he says that anybody with these skills can be a master of his or her field. So there are 4 stages to this deep work. What are they? Single tasking, zero distraction, intense focus, and extended period of time. Let's deep dive into these 4 topics in a more detailed way. Research says multitasking reduces concentration. Like, how many of you have suffered from this? That you're doing a task, okay, now you're switching to task B, but still you're thinking about the results, outcome, or the process which you're doing in task A. The result being you end up focusing less concentration on task B. And the second reason why you guys are distracted is checking your phone's push notification. Like by checking with every push notification, you are feeding your distraction. Result being, sometimes what happens is even if there is no notification, our brain is programmed in a way that we are habituated to pick up our phone and check if there is any notification or not, which is something really bad. And there was a research conducted with 2 sets of people. With set A, they were given a task of solving a puzzle, and in the midway, they were asked to solve a logical question. And with the second set of people, they were asked to solve the puzzles first, and then they were asked to solve the logical question. Which side do you think would have performed well? Obviously, the second set of people, because they've completed one task and then shifted to other. Whereas set A people, they were doing something in the midway and then they shifted their focus. Result being they were not being able to perform more effectively. There was a research conducted in 2012 by Hoffman and Baumeister on 205 people. And what was this research all about? That touching our phone when a push notification comes on social media. So the result was we can only stop ourselves 50% of the time when a push notification comes, which means out of 100 times, 50 times we will see our phone and see what notification, which is not a good sign at all because it's a sign of shallow work. So in order to do a deep work, the indication is clear, guys. Keep your phone away, either in do not disturb mode or switch off. If you can switch off, then it's far better, but I know that's tough. So do it in do not disturb mode. At least when you're studying, your complete focus should be on one thing only. intense focus. It is really clear with the word itself that we need to have a laser focus on whatever we are doing without distracting ourselves. And you guys know what to do. I know it's tough to sit and do a certain work, but it is important for deep work to happen. We have to sit and do it. So, initially, what I will advise you guys is to start with 30 minutes and then extend your period of time. That's how you increase your productivity and effectiveness in your studies or work, whatever you do. So now you guys know that these are the 4 stages. Now the question arises how to do this. So you can do this by removing all the distractions around you, like you can switch off your mobile phone, keep your laptop away until unless you need it for your education, or keep others' book away from your study table so that you are only focused on one subject. Or you can have a life of a monk, like where you are not bothered about anything and just focus on one thing. And if I have to give an example, like J.K. Rowling, when she was writing the last part or the last book of Harry Potter, what she did was she went onto a hotel, stayed there, and wrote the whole book. And in an interview, she told that she did it because there was too much distraction and sounds from her place coming on her ears, which were not allowing her for a deep work and concentrate on her book. So this resulted in an amazing book, as you already know. Third being using a bipolar method, where what you can do is you complete your task in an isolated place and then come back with your family and friends and hang out. And then you can also have something called rhythmic approach, where you are studying for 1 hour and then taking a break of 1 hour and repeating this cycle again and again and again. Second one being embrace your boredom. Like, how can you do this? It's a important question, and some of us think that, like, not some of us, many of you think that we can switch between concentration and distraction. This is a very wrong attitude towards your life because this will lead to nowhere. Ask yourself this question, that while you are studying with full concentration and then you see your phone ringing, you go back, talk to your friend, and then come back study. Is the concentration and focus the same? The answer is probably no. Then you know exactly what to do already. Think about it. Your career is more important or that phone call. I know friends are important, but not at the cost of your education or your career. First thing. Second, remove all the social media. Like, quit everything, at least for your exam time and while you're studying, because that will ensure that you are more focused on your examination, and then do whatever you want. Choice is yours. And the most important thing, crave your shallow work. Whenever you see yourself doing shallow work, start craving them and start feeding your deep work traits, like removing distraction, working with full concentration, focusing on one task at a time. So this is pretty much about the video, guys. I hope that I was able to add value. So thank you so much, guys, for tuning in today and watching my video. If you guys find any value in the video, then do like this video, share it with your friends and family, and do let me know in the comment section from where you guys are tuning in from. And do let me know in the comment section too that if this video was of any value or not, and which part you like the most. I'll see you next week again with an amazing video, and I'm sure that you will have a smashing week ahead. Till then, mera namaste aap sabhi.